Hello and welcome back to Tangle Tower. We found a thing inside. We talked to Hawkshot, this another detective, yesterday. Or not yesterday, but in the last video. She is apparently solving another case. She's not on the murder case, she's on another case. I guess our suspicion on her is to find out why she's here.
Nothing there. It's Tangle Tower.
Hmm.
Or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower.
A
A pointless little stone tower.
I don't know. Might be a good hiding place.
Wanna play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded.
It's a sea serpent, turned into stone by a wizard.
If you say so. What happened to its head?
Beheaded. By the same wizard.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too. More of that weird lake water.
Really makes me wonder how this structure is supported. Yeah, are we on an island or what?
Beats me.
Mushrooms.
You ever see a mushroom that big before?
Only in Super Mario. Only in Super Mario.
Not in real life.
Hi. Could you tell me about this thing?
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
Oh.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
I really wish I knew who this client was. Wow. I don't think this... Ooh, greenhouse.
Giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
AKA a greenhouse.
Nothing?
Nothing there.
A wooden trunk that opens up into a full desk.
I want one.
I want one too. I wonder... I'm gonna Google that thing. Later. I guess we should go into the greenhouse. Okay, there's no one here. This is a lot of... Ooh, a bug.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks
Hehe.
like he might have magic powers. All the flowers here look kind of poisonous.
Can flowers be poisonous?
Yes.
Anything can be poisonous.
Good to know.
Tools. Used by a gardener. For gardening.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Hi.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
By
Yeah,
the-
I see him.
Hi.
He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
Well, he's big enough to hide in the dark. I didn't
Is
see him at
anyone
first.
going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry. Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
Born
I
that way?
don't know.
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration?
Huh?
Like mutation.
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
Can you tell me about
I was in
yesterday?
my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
Okay. I guess gardening could be a quite therapeutic job.
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human.
Hmm?
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that?
No.
Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Okay. So yeah. Can you tell me about
I
Flora?
like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering
Oh,
for anyone.
well, that's good to know. What about Felix?
Felix is a contradiction.
Hmm?
His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
Okay.
I was just about to say the same thing.
You analyze people, okay.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What
Oh.
did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
What about
Have you
yourself?
met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes, doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, that's... It was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them.
Hmm.
Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away.
Hmm.
I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
I guess she took them away and put them somewhere else? Maybe? Or maybe she used them for paint? I know that they use a kind of bug or beetle thing to make red coloring in candy, in food. So I would assume that you could make colors, paint colors with bugs too.
She questioned me.
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell.
This is his place. Oh, she lied.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
No? Do you know anything about the...
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
Yes.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
Oh,
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
also, he talked about plants, like nature making symmetrical thing. I was thinking about honeycombs.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
Oh,
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly,
Oh.
that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
are you hinting to something?
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details. How odd.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
Oh,
There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
oh. Okay, maybe we should do that.
That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
But she claims it's not hers.
It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
Fun story. Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form. Felix made that? Huh. That's quite sweet, really. Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
Oh,
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you, in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
it just
Are we done?
it just said that Poppy likes flowers.
It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Yes.
Checkmate.
I was thinking the same.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks. Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
What's with the broken glass? Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Oh, there's a note. I need to read the note. Okay, what about this?
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
Okay. We don't have anything more to talk to you about? Oh!
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
Oh! Awesome.
This could be interesting.
Okay.
Tools. Used by a gardener for gardening.
What is this?
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that
Looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
I don't think it's a gemstone. I think it's a pea? Potted fruit. A potted fruit with hard gems or nothing, and so on. The soil in the pot is the usual, but ooh, maybe Fritz know anything about it? Oh,
a
what
little
is it?
chart of, actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Huh?
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Yes.
Greek letters, I think.
Maybe Fifi
What do you
knows.
make of it?
Not a whole lot.
Or maybe he knows. Do you know anything about this?
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it.
And appreciate its value?
A little chart of, actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Greek letters, I think.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table. Kinda reminds me of a periodic table. Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
I think I have to.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Greek letters, I think. What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
I think we have to go back to that one. Oh.
It's glass, but I can't see through it.
Total oxymoron.
I am not.
I don't even know what the word is.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might...
Hmm.
Bags of soil.
It's so blue.
So the lake water is wet, okay. I think I should go up there and check the room there and just finish this tower before this side of the tower. Oh, it's Fritz's room.
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Everything is empty. There's just a bed and a box and a window.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
Looks like a prison
I
cell.
don't know.
A box.
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
Yeah.
It's a sort of.
Oh. Oops, I skipped something. No. Okay. I need to. Okay, I think I just have to Oh yeah, I understand this thing now. I need to find the leaf that looks like that one. I have to play around with it. Aha. Okay. So this. Okay. Maybe?
Nothing.
Maybe if you move the paper around, you'll find a clue.
Okay. Okay. And the last one. Haha. Bingo.
That's done it.
Neat. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh. That's kind of ominous.
Ooh. Ornament troll. A metal. Metal assistant pattern engraved into the letters of PP and the. Oh.
Doesn't look soft.
That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
Ooh, I love
It's a little
that.
handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
Who's PP?
There's someone outside the window.
Something outside the window. It's probably just a rock.
You sure? Oh, wow.
What?
It's a big empty space.
A lamp.
Huh. Neither of these lights have an actual light bulb.
They're just decorative.
Oh, so decorative. Doesn't look soft. It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Ooh, what is this? Oh, maybe. If I do this.
Nothing. Still locked.
The tiles have all got that same sun symbol on them.
Those moon symbols in the slots. Are they connected?
Maybe they're connected, but also not.
Nope. It's not budging.
Maybe-
So where is it?
Somewhere else.
Maybe this.
Ah, didn't work.
You know, I think this might be one of a pair.
What? The whole thing?
Yeah. Something about those symbols. The duality of the sun and moon, you know?
If you say so.
I'm just trying something.
Ah, didn't work.
You know, I think this might be one of a pair.
What? The whole
Yeah.
thing?
Something about those symbols. The duality of the
If
sun.
you say so.
Is a moon? Maybe?
Ah,
You
didn't
know,
work. What?
yeah, the duality.
If you say so.
It should be
Ah.
this.
You know,
What?
yeah, the
If
duality.
you say so.
Okay. Oh, or maybe. Ah, maybe this.
Ah, didn't work.
No.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
the duality of
if you say so.
Ah.
Ah, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
the duality of the
if you
sun.
say so.
I'm not understanding. I guess we should get out about this. I wanna ask Fritz about this. There you are. You're always hiding. I don't get it. Do you
This
know
is
anything?
yours, Fitz?
Yeah,
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
Puppy pointer. Maybe she wants. Maybe she knows anything about this. I'm gonna ask. I think there's a thing. Hi, puppy. Can you tell me about? Yeah, I'm just gonna ask
Oh,
you about this.
Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No.
No? Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think? Oh, you've been to the greenhouse?
Yes.
What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that.
You know
Is
anything?
that a gardening trowel?
Yeah, I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh, never seen him use it.
Okay, so she's not the one. Maybe it's Penelope. Okay, I have. I'm just gonna go around. You're observant. Maybe you know anything about this?
That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
It is. This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh, yes. It has a telescopic lens. It can only be used for looking at things that are far away. Freya drew these,
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother, like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
Oh, that hurt her
The
feelings.
fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless, unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth.
Oh. There's an engraving on it. Okay, there are a couple of few rooms. There are a couple of rooms left. Oh, why is there an hourglass there? Oh, that's why there is this
It's a
thing.
magnifying
How
glass.
come you don't-
Why? Should I start
You
smoking?
can pull off.
Oh, that's why it wasn't big. It was just, but okay, there's an. Okay. I also see that the time is up. So I'm gonna end this video here. If you like what you saw, please give me a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get notified for whenever I post. Anyway, see you next one. Bye bye.